How's everybody doing? Hey, yeah, what's up? All right, I got to go old school on these people, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't have a laptop, I don't have a computer or anything. So I'm going to record this off my phone, and then hopefully it all transfers over into the YouTube and all that. Disregard if I got the TV going, I got the game going on TNT. Anyways, so couch time with AJ. Man, look how long my wingspan looks. Woo, that's 6'4" wingspan right there, baby. Represent. Anyways, so, all right, let's get into this real quick because I want to talk about a little bit. I haven't done a YouTube video in I don't know how long since I was out in South Jersey. Right now I'm in Madison, Wisconsin. Don't go Badgers because we're Ohio State, you know what I mean? Dayton, represent. Anyways, I ain't trying to go hardcore and everything. So, trying to make this a little long for you guys, but I only have this much information to go through on this episode. Hopefully, I'll have my sister and her friend. That way, we can have like a nice. Because I want to start talking about basketball techniques, how I was taught. Because I was a post player. I'm only 6'1", 6'2", but I could jump out the gym back in the day. Yes, I was really good. 26 points a game, 16 rebounds a game. I had some scholarships, but lost them in my senior year because I hurt my ankle up and my stats went like down, but I still played. Anyway, so we're going to talk about Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, I'll have to say, is probably the most underrated quarterback in the NFL. You heard it right here. I know they're talking about him now, but they never talk about him throughout the regular season until the season's done. They look at his stats and like, holy crap, this guy almost had 5,000 passing yards. Look at this, 5,000 passing yards, 4,823 passing yards to be exact, 33 touchdowns and only 7 INTs. That's a franchise best for the Houston Texans. No one wants to talk about him. They talk about how he needs to leave Texas and all this because they're not supporting him. Kind of almost like a Barry Sanders Detroit Lions situation. Matthew Stafford, Detroit Lions situation. So we don't want to go there. Let's stick with Deshaun Watson because let's see what is his. Okay, I got a 4-year, $156 million extension, which puts him through 2025. And I was reading also in an article, they can also extend him for another 3 more years to 2028 if they franchise tag him. So they're like, Houston's pretty much got Deshaun Watson on lock. But Deshaun Watson has been saying numerous times that he wants out of Houston. Houston, we have a problem. What else is going on in Houston? James Harden and all that other stuff that's going on. Everybody's leaving Houston. Everybody wants to leave Houston because they don't have good ownership. This is what takes a good franchise, good ownership. It starts with the ownership. You got to have a good corporation. You got to have good coaching. You got to, and they all have to. These all have to blend well together. Ownership, coaching, and players. If one of those are wrong, if one of those are off, there's going to have some friction. Look what's going on in Green Bay. Is Aaron Rodgers going to be there? We don't know. But here you go. Deshaun Watson. This is what we're talking about. I've been told I bounce around a lot when I'm talking. That's probably the bipolar disorder that I got or whatever. The therapist told me. I have all kinds of issues, you know what I mean? But I digress. Anyway, so that's all I wrote down for Deshaun Watson. I know there's a lot of other stats I could have wrote down, but again, I don't have a laptop. I don't have a statistician that I want. My sister Megan, is not here. I can't edit anything off of here. So all this is unedited, uncut, unfiltered. Gotta love it. Represent Dayton, Ohio, the Dayton Flyers. Anyways, I keep going on. So Deshaun Watson. I'm telling you what, this is all my opinion now. I'm not reading anything. The only thing I had on him was his contract year and how long he has, his extensions and all that stuff. And what his stats were for this year with a team that's not any good. They don't have an O-line. They don't have a running back. I don't even know. I can't even name you the running back at Houston Texans right now. And I don't even know, Sammy Watkins or something. I think he left. There's no one even there for the wide receivers. Quote me if I'm wrong. No superstars anywhere on that team. And he gets almost 5,000 passing yards 33 touchdowns and 7 INTs, which is a franchise record. Beating Matt Schaub. Who's Matt Schaub? We don't know. He was a Houston Texans quarterback back in the day. I think he only lasted a couple years. But bye-bye, he's gone. Deshaun Watson needs to get in a good place, or they need to build around him, which they haven't yet. So I'm thinking he's done with Houston, and I don't blame him. Deshaun Watson is a freaking beast. A beast. I think he's better than any quarterback in the NFL, my opinion. Because if you look at all the other quarterbacks that are doing really well, they got a good offensive line. They got talent all around them. Look who's in the Super Bowl. You could put any quarterback in Tampa Bay, and they're going to do a good job. You could put Matt Castle in at Tampa Bay, and he's going to get 3,000 passing yards and probably over 25 touchdowns in a season. Matt Castle, okay? You could put Johnny Manziel. I don't even know if you want to go that far. You could put Johnny Manziel at Tampa Bay, and they're still going to do good. I mean, come on. Tom Brady, whoa, okay. I don't even want to get into the Tom Brady stuff. Yeah, he's good. I got to give props where props is due. I got to say that. Tom Brady is the GOAT. He is probably the greatest. If he gets his Super Bowl, which we'll talk about that later here in the show. AJ Loves Talk Sports, by the way. Check me out. I got a couple subscribers. You need to subscribe. You need to like. Please comment. Please, please, please comment. If you don't like the show, if you don't like what I wear, RVC, hey, baby, represent. Lose about 50 pounds. You might be going somewhere, kid. You know what I mean? But anyway, all right. Gotta love that beer gut. But anyway, so I keep going off script here. Let me stay on script. I just know I can ad-lib for like 30 minutes. But anyways, Deshaun Watson. We're talking about Deshaun Watson. Little tickle toe. Remember that in that commercial? That was pretty great. Yeah, you think you're going to let a tickle toe stop me? But anyway, I would like to see him go. If he went to the Colts, he's going to get 5,000 passing yards, over 45 touchdowns a season. If he goes to the Rams, which they're trying to figure out if Jared Goff is going to be doing any good. I don't know what's going on over there. They're going to have they're almost having a Philadelphia Eagles situation over there. But we're looking at Deshaun Watson, where he's going to go this season. I don't think Houston can let him go. I don't know what they're going to be. I don't know what they can do. I don't know the whole ins and outs and the political things that they can do and figure out. Let me call Adam Schefter up. Yo, what's up, Mr. Chef? Can you tell me where Deshaun Watson could possibly end up, if not anywhere, because they could probably lock him down and franchise tag him, like I told you, until 2028, if need be. So all this talk of Deshaun Watson leaving is probably not going to happen. You know, I think ownership's got him by the balls, and he's not going anywhere. That's all I got to say. Or if they do get rid of Watson, they're probably going to take a big cap hit, which they don't want that to happen either. Next stat. We're going to talk about this. I want to probably talk about this tomorrow because I wanted the ladies to help me. LeBron's technical foul, if no technical foul, you're talking to an old school basketball player, by the way. I'm old school. I'm back in the late 90s, early 2000s was my prime when I played. So with the Embiid foul and Embiid kind of crying, a little bit about the little ticky. To me, that was ticky-tack. To me, that's not a technical at all. To me, that's just a regular little foul. That wasn't even a hard foul. If you look at it, he kind of just pushes him a little bit and then backs away, so you don't want to dunk. He doesn't want you dunking on him, which is understandable because that's what you did when you played defense back in the late 90s or early 2000s. Before that, you ain't coming in my lane and dunking on me because you're going to get an elbow in the face. And I've done that numerous times. You're getting an elbow because that was back in the day where you could hand check. You can hand check your defense. You can back down your defender as long as you don't extend the elbow out. You can do a little check in the gut, bring it in, do a little post up, do right, left, because I was left-handed, but I could do right and left. I was multi-talented that way. That's how you had to be a superstar. You had to be able to do both hands. Dad taught me that. But with LeBron's tech, it's not a tech to me. Now, in this league, yes. In this new Gen Z league, yes. It was sorry, that's Darcy the dog. So in this league, that is a technical. Any little anything, I don't even know what you call it anymore. I guess everything's a technical anymore. So is it upsetting? Yes. Do I like it? No. Do I watch the NBA that much anymore? No, because I don't like It's not the fact of political views and all that stuff, which I don't really like either. You're a professional athlete. You play the game. You shut up and you play. But I'm old school, like Michael Jordan style. But I guess that everybody now, they have social media and all that stuff. I can't judge them because the social media that everybody has, the players have social media outlets to be able to talk about whatever they wanted to talk about and discuss. But that's just the new age way of thinking now. I'm old school way of thinking. You do your job, you get paid to play, you shut up and do your job. That's it. But that's just how I look on it. But I don't judge others how they talk. And anyways, I'm going off of a tangent here. We're talking about the LeBron James foul that happened last night against the Philadelphia 76ers. Watch out for the Philadelphia 76ers, folks. I came from South Philly a couple months ago, and they did a lot of big moves. Embiid is a freaking MVP caliber player right now. Right now. Is he going to get it at the end of the year? If he sustains this and doesn't get hurt and plays the whole entire season, Joel Embiid, look out for Joel Embiid getting the MVP. Anyways, that guy's a stud. I can't believe how good he is. I was watching him shooting threes. You never seen 7-footers do that back in my day when you played. 7-footers stayed down low. Shaq, Big Diesel, you stayed down low and you rebounded and you dunked on people. That was it. Now, these 7-footers, they're all over the place. Shooting threes, shooting jumpers, backing in, pumping back like Dirk Nowitzki style, 1-foot jumpers, swishing. That's crazy. It's unheard of to me. But the style and the finesse and the athleticism of these big men nowadays is unparalleled. Anyway, okay. So LeBron James foul. Again, not a foul. Again, not a technical in my eyes. Nowadays, I don't know. I'm actually watching the Portland Trailblazers and the Houston Rockets right now, but it's almost in the halftime on TNT. So anyway, not a foul. Can we move on? Let's move on because I could probably stick there and I could probably talk about all kinds of techniques and how we used to play back in the day and all that stuff, which I already gave you a little hint. But hopefully tomorrow I'll have the ladies with me and I'll show you how we used to play and the techniques that I used to use down in the post. Because I had an arsenal of weapons down in the post. That's why the coach put me down there. Because I could dribble, I can shoot threes, I can do jumpers, I can do all that all day. But my expertise was down low in the paint. Played 7-footers, I played 6'5 guys, 6'6 guys all day, every day. Whooped on them. 6'1. Because I could take you outside, you can't guard me. Anyway. And I could jump. I could dunk and all that. But anyways, so we're going to talk about the Super Bowl. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl 55. If I could read Roman numerals, I believe that's 55. Roman with an L and a V, that's 55, I believe. So, Super Bowl 55. Kansas City and Tampa Bay. Now I'm going to read you about 9 stats. We're going to go pretty quickly. We're hitting up on the 15-minute mark right now. And then we're going to talk about a little bit about Ohio State basketball, but I don't have all the stats that I want to talk about. But my Buckeyes, really good. They just beat Wisconsin up here the other day. Proud of you guys. Anyway, Super Bowl 55. First time these teams have scored. I can't even read my own writing. Squared off in a Super Bowl. So Kansas City and Tampa Bay, first time ever meeting in a Super Bowl appearance. So the Chiefs, number 2, the Chiefs are looking to be the 8th team in NFL history to repeat. 8th team in NFL history, so that's a nice little, almost a record there. Number 3, Tampa Bay, only 2nd Super Bowl appearance since 2002, and they beat the Raiders 48-21. That was Super Bowl 35, Super Bowl 37 back in 2002. I believe that was when John Gruden was there. I don't know, was that Big Mike Allstott there back then? Big Mike Allstott, boy, he'd be coming in rolling, boy. I had his rookie card. I thought he was going to be somebody special. I don't know how much the rookie card is worth anymore. Probably $5. Anyway, so that's what we got now. Number 4, Chiefs' 4th Super Bowl appearance. Number 5, okay, Tom Brady. I hate Tom Brady. Of course I hate him because he went to Michigan, but you got to give respect to where respect is due. This is his 10 Super Bowl appearance. That's crazy. That's an NFL record. Also, number 6, Brady, if he wins the Super Bowl, will be the first player to ever get 7 NFL championships. Lucky number 7. Man, that guy. I tell you, you either love him or you hate him. I don't like him, but you got to respect the stats. He's number one in almost every category. He's the GOAT. Number 7, Mahomes, looking to be the youngest QB in NFL history to win multiple Super Bowls. In 2019, he was only 24. This year, he's only 25. Only 25 years old, and he's looking for his second Super Bowl win. That's unheard of. So number 8, Tampa Bay, first ever hosting the Super Bowl. We already talked about that. I don't know if this was a setup. I don't know. I don't want to be like the big-time NFL conspiracy person to where, hey, did they set this up early in the season? I don't want to talk about all that. But it is set up. Tampa Bay, first time ever hosting their own Super Bowl. That's pretty cool. And Tom Brady, the quarterback. Number 9, we'll finish this out with the Super Bowl stats. We're going to keep doing some little Super Bowl stats throughout the entire day. I'm going to try to post every day on here, so I don't have that many subscribers and all that. So I'm hoping to get a bunch of subscribers. Tell your friends, tell your family. If you like what you hear. I also have a podcast with the same name, AJ Let's Talk Sports. I also have a business page on Facebook, AJ Let's Talk Sports, if you want to donate or anything like that. It's not a big time page, but I'm working on it. I'm trying here. So number 9, 17th Super Bowl hosted in Florida. So Tampa's had 5 Super Bowls. Miami's had 11, and poor Jacksonville has only had 1. So, when is the Super Bowl? I'm glad you asked. Sunday, February 7th at 6:30. Bust out that Frank's Red Hot Chicken Dip. If you've never had the Frank's Red Hot Chicken Dip, you got to make that Frank's Red Hot Chicken Dip. Woo! Yum, yum. Eat 'em up. I think I'm in love. Frank's Red Hot Chicken Dip. No, I'm not getting paid for that. But Frank's Red Hot, if you want to throw some sponsorships my way, come and give me some Frank's Red Hot, baby. And a car, too. You know, that'd be cool, like a little truck or something. Frank's Red Hot truck, that'd be sweet. Anyway, so a guy can go on YouTube or whatever and do a little video of himself drinking ocean spray and riding down a board, and the guy gets a car and a place and all this stuff, and I'm freaking poor as crap living with my sister, and I can't get no Frank's Red Hot Chicken Dip and Frank's Red Hot car. I was like, I miss playing. So at 6:30, I'm glad it's a little early because I don't like the fact that they play games like on late Sunday nights or on Monday nights. Because, man, like the NCAA championship was on Monday night. People have to work, man. Like, what do you want me to stay up till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning and watch the post-press conference and everything afterwards and only get like 4 hours of sleep and go to work? Garr, man. Garr. Anyway, so it's on CBS on Eastern Standard Time, 6:30, which means it's only 5:30 on Central. What? You can get drunk, get crunk, get all kinds of messed up, you know what I'm saying? Anyway. It's in Raymond James Stadium. Well, I got to look up who Raymond James is. Wonder why that stadium is named after him. So it's in Tampa Bay, Florida. Chiefs are actually favored by a field goal by 3. The over-under on that's 57. That's as of right now because we don't know what it's going to be like by the time kickoff is. I'm sure that stat's going to change of all the different announcers and all that stuff, analysts talking about the game and stuff. Could be an even matchup, maybe 2.5, maybe even 2. I don't know. But the Chiefs are favored in that one. Now we're going to talk about the Ohio State Buckeyes. Granted, Ohio State in football just went to the championship and lost to Alabama. Kind of mad about that. I hate you, Nick Saban. I hate you. Anyways, next year we're going to get it again. Revenge tour on Alabama next year. Anyways, so Ohio State basketball. I just got a little bit of stats here. We're going to end it like it right here on Ohio State. So, actually, I wanted to end on the Super Bowl, but I misread it. You know how I was supposed to do this, the Ohio State basketball, after the LeBron technical foul, but I couldn't even see my own daggone arrow. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so they're 13-4 right now, and they're 13th in the NCAA. They might get a good tournament seed in March Madness, but E.J. Liddell, 15 points a game. E.J. Liddell, 6.8 rebounds a game. Looking good, E.J. Liddell. The game that I watched with Wisconsin. That young guy, the white dude with the tats, I think he's like 6'7", 6'8". I like him, man. That young guy, I watch out for him. He's a nice little pickup there. C.J. Walker, 4 assists a game. That's the only thing I had written down for the Ohio State Buckeyes basketball team because I couldn't write everything down. I ran out of paper. because I don't have a printer and I don't have a laptop, like I said. Anyways, if you guys like what I had to say, my opinions on stuff, because I got a lot of opinions on everything. So keep looking. I'm gonna keep dropping content. I'm gonna try to YouTube to convert MP3 to go over on my podcast as well, AJ Let's Talk Sports. If you want to donate, that'd be awesome, but you don't have to. It'd be great if you did. Because I'm trying to make a living on this. I'm going to be working part-time, and I'm doing this full-time for you guys. I'm going to give you as much information as I can. I'm going to try to give as much opinions as I can, because I definitely can do that. And then I might do some play-by-play games here coming up soon, so look out for that too. AJ Let's Talk Sports. Love you guys. Have a good night.